But one issue on which all Pakistanis, of all political shades, and all governments, whether they're governments, military governments, civilian governments, democratic governments, they agree is that China is Pakistan's best friend and the relationship is the cornerstone of our foreign policy. When this relationship began 46 years ago, in 63, the boundary agreement, PIA and so forth, the relationship was mostly government to government, state level relationship. And this relationship continued, and you've seen in difficult times, whenever we faced a crisis, China held our hand. China stood by us. And whenever China was in difficulty, Pakistan, the people of Pakistan and all governments of Pakistan have stood by China. And in Pakistan also, this new, vibrant, democratic, emerging Pakistan, the vibrant civil society, a very dynamic media, fiercely independent judiciary, non-governmental organizations, universities, students, youth, women, they're all playing a very important role. And this relationship has to be forged anew in a multifaceted, multi-dimensional direction, where the private sector of China, private initiatives from Pakistan have to supplement and indeed complement this Pakistan-China relationship. And it is here that this Pakistan-China Institute, the first think tank on China in Pakistan, non-political, non-partisan, non-governmental, will play its key role in harnessing the aspirations, sentiments, energies of the people of Pakistan and the people of China on these issues like security, foreign affairs, defense, economy, trade, investment, on energy, on the environment, on culture, on education. And in education, Professor Saab and Dr. Siddiqui Saab, the learning of Chinese language is very important. We have to play a role in that because China is today the most popular foreign language after English in the world. And last week, 3 different developments indicate how China is the key country, the role that China is playing. $2 trillion in reserves. 2 खरब रुपया है reserves में चीन के पास. And they are sustaining the economy, the stability of the economy of the West, including the United States. Secondly, last week, there was a statement by Mr. Bob Zilek, the president of the World Bank. He said, in currencies, dollar is on the decline, and the Chinese currency, renminbi rupee, and also euro is on the rise. So this is a statement of the World Bank. And 1 week ago, President Hu Jintao, and by the way, I must compliment you, Mr. Ambassador, on the excellent speech made by President Hu Jintao, and a very impressive parade that we saw on CCTV 9, which is the English channel of China TV, on Al Jazeera, on BBC. He made a very impressive speech. Last week at the UN, the speech that he made, even the New York Times now says that China is the leader in climate change and environment. So China's objectives are not just in one area, they are multifaceted, multidimensional. So our think tank is going to focus on these areas. Our website will be, inshallah, inaugurated at the end of this function by the ambassador. You can see this website would be the main portal for Pakistan-China relations. The website address is www.pakistanchina.com. And this morning, when I was coming to this function, I was reading an article in today's New York Times. And the article says, 8 ideas behind China's success. This is an article in America's leading newspaper. And they are mentioning China's success. And among those they say is that, some of them I mentioned it, seeking truth from facts. This is the basic thing. And this is also an Islamic injunction for us. Then, the primacy, the focus should be people's livelihood, people's well-being, the well-being of the people as a whole. You serve the masses. In the former Maoist, you have read all the works about. And then the very important thing, good governance. That is the key. Because when there is no good governance, when there is corruption, when there are problems, things go wrong. And I'm very happy to notice that we have among us a very dynamic young member of parliament, Mr. Vikas Sheikh. He has just launched a good governance anti-corruption forum in the parliament. I must compliment him. So these are some of the areas where we have to learn from China. And China presents this thing. There are no quick fix solutions. These are issues which we have to see for ourselves. But the important thing is that we have a convergence of interests. There has been no conflict of interests. And despite changes in the world, the relationship has remained strong. And this is a relationship which goes back, in fact, in this booklet which we have published on the Pakistan-China Institute, we have started with a hadith from the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Seek knowledge even if you have to go to China. And China is not a Muslim country, because China is a developed civilization in culture, in arts, in literature, in other crafts, skills of learning, education. So that is the key thing. And our great national poet, and I think I would like to request you when you mention that, we have quoted that when he said in 1935, Excellency, our great national poet Iqbal predicted in 1935 the rise of China. So you can see 14 years before China. I'm very happy that all of you have come for this event. This is an event of the people, and this think tank will serve the people of Pakistan and China, will generate the latent energies, the spirit, the competence of our youth, especially the women of Pakistan, the youth of Pakistan, the professionals of Pakistan, in building this relationship. And you will see us emerging as a force multiplier. And I thank you for your support and cooperation, Mr. Ambassador. And thank you very much. And thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for patience.